Hey everyone, it's April here and welcome to the last Inktober video for 2019. So yeah, I finished it. I finished my story. I finished the ink drawing part of Inktober, and to be honest, it wasn't that enjoyable the last 10 drawings, I don't think. Tell me how you guys got on. Did you finish it? Did you kind of stop halfway? Did you lose motivation? Because I almost lost motivation. If I wasn't doing a story, I probably would have stopped. And I think after doing a couple of Inktobers, like last year was really fun because it was endangered animals and I was learning as I was going. This year was fun because of the story aspect, but I just don't think ink is for me. Like ink washes, black and white. I'm not like excited by it really. So I probably will do it next year. I mean, let's be honest, Inktober comes around and everyone gets excited for it. So we'll see what I'm doing next year. But yeah, this year I did it. I'm happy I finished. I do like my story that I made. I did struggle a little bit with some of the ink stuff. I think I rushed quite a few of the last images and I don't think I improved. If I look at my images, I think I probably just got a little bit messier and a little bit more rushed more than anything. But hey, Inktober's done for another year. So I thought it would be fun to quickly go through the story and show all the images in a row because you may be following up me on Instagram, you may not, but it might be a little bit difficult to like follow the story sentence a day. So let's have a look at Belle's story. Meet Belle. Belle is the youngest ghost hunter in the world, but she does not like to be called a ghost hunter. Ghosts are her friends. Belle comes from a long line of renowned paranormal investigators. But Belle does not hunt the common poltergeist. Belle has never met a ghost with unfinished business. She has never come across a spirit stuck between life and death. Belle's ghosts are different. They're much more cute, because Belle's job is to help the spirits of lost pets reunite with their owners. Belle has helped many ghostly pets in the past. Too many dogs to count. Birds that sang without a sound. A den of bunnies. A cluck of chickens. One lost little llama. An aquarium of fish that made her quite dizzy. In all her 8 years, Belle thought she'd seen it all. All the strange and wonderful animals a person could be friends with. There was the goat that ate everything. A terribly curious octopus. A skunk that, thankfully, couldn't be smelt. But then, on a Tuesday in May, Belle came across her biggest challenge yet, a pet bear. The bear had flummoxed Belle. She searched her A to Z of animal spirits for the young paranormal investigators, but not a single bear was mentioned. The bear followed Belle around as she looked for clues with her gadgets and gizmos. Her night vision binoculars didn't show a name tag. Her infrared camera only showed birds and squirrels and leaves. Her compass swung round and round and couldn't decide which way to take her. Belle put up posters all over town, but nobody called. "We'll have to find your owner ourselves," Belle told Bear, and she started walking through the city. Bear plodded behind. Belle and Bear walked through the city into the country. Wild birds flew over rows of corn, but Bear did not look up. And soon, the woods surrounded them. The ground grew soft and damp beneath their feet, and Bear looked up. Through a gap in the trees stood a house, and on the porch was a man watching the squirrels play. Belle got right to the point. "Have you recently lost a pet bear?" "I don't have a pet bear," the man said, "but I do have a bear friend who visits me often. I haven't seen him in a long time, and I miss him greatly." Bear smiled for the first time and pulled the man into a great big ghostly bear hug. "Bear would like to say goodbye to you before he goes," Belle told the man. "I think he loved you very much." "And I loved him too," said the man. And Bear, who had finally found his pet human, drifted off to sleep and into the great animal beyond. And Belle, whose feet were sore and tired, and who wanted badly to go home and take a nap, saw another ghost walk out of the woods. "Oh dear," she said. So that is the entire story of Belle. I actually had written like a massively long version beforehand and I pared it down for Inktober. So I might actually put that on my blog, which I'm going to link below. It may be on there, it may not be, who knows. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little read through. And if you guys had noticed throughout the entire story, there's a little bird that's sometimes with Belle. And the bird's name is Baguette for some reason. So the bird is, I figured, was a little friend that Belle had that wanted to stay with her instead of going to the great animal beyond. So yeah, I thought that was a cute little thing. So that's all for today. The end of Inktober, the end of Belle's story for now. I really want to make this into something more in the future. I'll probably redraw it again and make it into colour because I'm not really digging the ink that much. But tell me what you thought of Inktober, if you liked the story of Belle, and what you guys got up to. So I will check you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.